Mama.
Hello guys, hope you guys are doing great. Yeah, we're going to record. Hope you guys are doing fine, you're doing great. Welcome back to this channel guys. I miss you guys. Hope you miss me too. So if you miss me, hitting that subscription button so that you can keep in touch. Yeah. Today we are going to look at some important points on we're going to look at breastfeeding facts, I can say. Breastfeeding, the importance of breast milk, I can say. We're going to dig a little bit on breast milk. Why is it important? What are the nutritional values? No. What are the nutritional values? What does it do to the immune system? What does it do to digestive system? What about the brain development? What about bonding? Does it promote bonding with your little ones? Things like that. And also on diseases, does it help to reduce some risks of diseases or things like that? So we are going to look at some nutritional facts on breast milk. So what are some of these nutritional facts that breast milk have? First of all, to you mothers, don't play with those. Don't play. To a mother who is breastfeeding, and you might be wondering, how important is my breast milk to my baby? Come here, this is for you, because breast milk is very crucial for your baby. First of all, let's look at the nutritional values. What are some of the nutritional values to your baby? First of all, breast milk provides the perfect balanced diet of nutritions. Balanced balanced perfect balanced of nutritions required for the baby's growth and development. So all this, it contains proteins, it contains fats, it contains carbohydrates, there are vitamins there, and so many and all those minerals that are healthy for your baby, and they're all in optimal proportions. So it's not something that you're going to first measure. Maybe this kind of proportions. This is how much fats you should give. This is how much carbohydrate. It's all contained in optimal proportions. So those are some of the nutritional facts of breast milk. So if you are thinking of not breastfeeding, think about these nutritional facts or think about these nutritional values. Then what about the immune system? What does it do to your baby, to your baby's immune system? First of all, this breast milk contains antibodies and other immune boosting components that help protect the baby from infections and diseases, reducing the risk of illnesses such as respiratory infections, such as ear infections, such as gastrointestinal something issues in the gastrans. So all those things, maybe I am not so good at pronouncing these words, but as I've said, but I just want to just deep in those nutritional facts. The immune system, what does it do to the immune system? How does it help? How does it reduce the risk of illnesses such as those respiratory infections? Ear infection. Can you imagine just breastfeeding? But even ear infection, it's being healed by those breast milk. No wonder when I was a baby, when I was a little bit young, and I didn't know, and up to now I don't know this fact. One day my little sister was having ear problems, and just my mom would just squeeze some little breast milk and then put some drops in the ear. I don't know. But after reading this, then I read somewhere say that it reduces the ear infection problems. Then I was like, okay, maybe that's why my mom did that. So let's look at other nutritional facts. What about to the digestibility, digestive? So breast milk it can easily first of all being digested by infant, leading to less digestive discomforts such as gas, constipation, all those discomforts. Because breast milk, it easily can you imagine all the fats, all the carbohydrates, all the vitamins being digested so easily. Tell me why you're not breastfeeding. So you see, it's very very important for your baby. But what about brain development? We can say that breast milk contains these essential fatty acids like the DHAs, which are crucial for brain development and cognitive functions. So you can see those fatty acids, the DHAs, they are very crucial. So for brain development and cognitive functions, the motor skills, the five senses, all this because of that breastfeeding, that milk. Can you imagine how precious that thing is? That milk, it's so precious to the extent that it's so important. It contains all this, the fatty acids, all this that are very crucial for the brain development and the cognitive functions. What about bonding? It promotes this bonding. You know, when you're breastfeeding and you're like talking to your baby, it brings that strong emotional bonding with your baby, skin to skin, contact, eye contact. As I'm looking to my baby during those feeding sessions, you're looking to your baby and you're breastfeeding, and like your baby is, you're watching your baby, you're laughing with your baby, and you see, it's so lovely. It's so enjoyable. It's so nice in that moment. So it brings that closeness, skin to skin, and that's why they say that when you're breastfeeding, if your baby is too little, have that moment of skin to skin breastfeeding. You remove your clothes, and you just embrace your baby so tightly while your baby is breastfeeding, skin to skin. That contact, feeling my heat, feeling my warmth, and also I'm feeling that small tiny things warmth. It's so lovely, it's so nice. I just love it. So it brings about bonding, and it's very very crucial. But they say also it reduces reduces the risk of chronic diseases. So breastfeeding can be associated with the lower risk of developing chronic conditions later in life. They say such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and certain allergies. All that. These are just facts. I've searched, I've read. So this is not something that I'm just coming up with. It's something that is written, something that I've read, and I felt like it's so nice sharing with you what the importance of breast milk. So you can see that this breast milk is something very very crucial. As I've said, it brings about bonding to your little ones, the digestive system, it works properly. There is no hard particles that cannot be digested, or your baby can have constipation afterwards or things like that. So it's very very crucial. But then come here, let's look at what they say. What's that? Okay. Let's look at types of breast milk and levels, because like they say that breast milk has got levels. There's this first level whereby you get it in the first 2 weeks, and then there's another level of breast milk. They're just in stages. So we are going to look at the first one. The first one is called colostrum. Colostrum is this is the first stage of breast milk. It produced during those initial days during birth. Colostrum is thick, yellowish, rich in antibodies. It has got proteins. It has all the essential nutrients. It provides crucial immune support to the newborn and helps in the development of baby's digestive system. What's that? Colostrum. And this is, you get it in the first 2 weeks. So in that first week, when you see that your nipples are paining, but you squeeze and you get that yellowish part, don't call it dirty mama. African mamas, sometimes you call that milk dirty, and like, no, you have to pour that away. No. It's very healthy, it's very nutritious, it's very helpful for your baby's digestive system. So that first milk is, even if it just comes like in a spoon, Express it in that spoon and give it to your baby. Pump it, give it to your baby. Sometimes it comes in drops. Like for me, it used to just come just a few drops, because first of all, my body was now telling myself that I have to breastfeed, I have to breastfeed. So everything was just coming in little package. But then you squeeze it. Those droplets are very, first of all, even when they're baby, they are 2 weeks, 1 week, they just circling that breast, even their jaws are not very strong, but that is very important for the baby. So I can say that first milk colostrum is very, very important, for it contains it's rich in antibodies. It has proteins, those essential nutrients and things like. What about the second stage? After now the colostrum, it goes now to transitional milk. What is that? Transitional milk is produced during the first 2 weeks after also childbirth, but it is the mix of colostrum and mature milk. So he said that is this gradual transition towards the composition of similar to mature milk. Transitional milk continues to provide essential nutrients and antibodies to the baby. So you can see now here it's a mix of transitional milk and colostrum. So you find that all this mixture, they still have those nutrients that are very important. No, baby, don't bite this. What's up, boy? Don't do this. You're spoiling everything. Yeah. So you find that in the transitional milk, you find that this is produced continued, but it's a mixture of colostrum and mature milk. We are going to look at what mature milk is. So that mixture, it's a little bit lighter. Sometimes it can be a little bit bluish, yellowish, far yellowish, but it's not really yellowish like the colostrum. So the color it's starting to fade. It's fading. It's not like the colostrum. So it keeps, but the nutrients are still the same and it's still important to your baby. So don't say that this now the milk has become light and things like that. So let's look at the other stage, which is mature milk. Mature milk is the final stage of breast production. Typically starting around from 4 weeks after 2 weeks postpartum, and continue as long as you keep breastfeeding. So it is thinner than colostrum, but it is in high. It has higher volume. So it's like colostrum. I said it was little, but now here it's thinner, a little bit lighter, but then it comes in more. It comes more, like it comes plenty. If you have got like breast like bring a lot of milk, now this is the mature milk. It just comes, it flows. Even sometimes when you're at work and you have not breastfeed, you see some patches of, what's up? I thought I had some patches. So you see some patches of breast milk. So mature milk contains the perfect balance of nutrients tailored to babies' needs as they grow. So the needs for the baby, they are all covered, providing continued immune support, nutrition, and hydration. So your baby is not going to dehydrate, because this thing has got water in it. It has got all the nutrients, as I've said before, the fats and everything. So it is just a continuation. So it is from colostrum, then you go to transitional milk, then to mature milk. So when the mature milk, it's a little bit lighter, it's a little bit thinner, but the nutrients are still the same. It's still as important. It's still as important as colostrum. It is as important as transitional milk. So in all these stages, there's nothing to skip, because they are all important and they are all beneficial for your baby, as I've said, even for the baby's brain development, for the cognitive functioning, and all that. All this breast milk is very, very important to your baby. I know we are going also to look at formula and its nutrients, but here today I just wanted to talk on breast milk, to talk on the nutritional facts, but then we're also going to look at nutritional facts on formula, because as long as the formula has got these DHAs, the fatty acids, it's still also okay. It can play a part of breast milk, but not 100% as breast milk. But as I've said, breast milk contains 100% natural antibodies and everything. So it's really the best milk to give to your baby from the day go, and it's not costly. You don't pay anything, you just pay for you to eat and drink so that you can bring. So it's not costly like formula you have to buy every after 1 week, or after the other week you're buying you're buying formula. So here today I just want to discuss on breast milk and the nutritional facts about breast milk. So hope you guys have enjoyed today's videos, and I love you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscription button. Thank you guys, I love you so much, and bye for now. Hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.